What a great start to the new year. The American Cancer Society in Hawaii Pacific is looking forward with 2020 vision for a world without cancer. I want to share with you 7 updates from January for work done at the American Cancer Society in Hawaii Pacific. Now let's talk story. The Guam Field Office of the American Cancer Society is celebrating its 50th anniversary of presence on the island. A year-long campaign themed Celebrating Moments kicked off in January with the launch of Relay for Life of Guam. This full year of celebration will consist of a commemorative booklet, survivor stories told through media partners, and a traveling timeline exhibit highlighting the past 50 years of progress in the fight against cancer in Guam and across the nation. Mahalo board member Dr. Annette David for kicking off the festivities for us. The opening of the 2020 Hawaii State Legislature took place on January 15th, with the American Cancer Society's ACS CAN staff and volunteers in attendance. The team spent time to meet with the legislators throughout the day and to talk through some of the primary initiatives for American Cancer Society. 3 Hawaii ACS CAN initiatives being presented in 2020 include advocating our legislators to pass a bill to ban flavored tobacco products, to pass a bill to regulate e-cigarette sales and impose a tax on the sales, and thirdly, to pass a bill to eliminate the general excise tax for nonprofit event fundraising proceeds. Mahalo to board member Yuri Martos, our Hawaii State Lead Ambassador, for truly leading the way with ACS CAN in 2020. In a cancer patient's journey, one of the biggest barriers to effective cancer treatment can be just getting to their treatment facility. The American Cancer Society provided a grant to Maui's Pacific Cancer Institute to support patient transportation on that island. The goal of the grant is to help cancer patients adhere to their treatment schedule as prescribed by their oncologist. Since last year, the grant has provided over 26 rides per month for Maui cancer patients. And throughout Hawaii and Guam, the American Cancer Society provides support for both ground and air transportation for cancer patients. The American Cancer Society's Hawaii Pacific Board of Directors met on Saturday, January 18th for a robust discussion on how to make a bigger impact in the fight against cancer in Hawaii and Guam. Led by Board Chair Darcy Endo Omoto, these 24 volunteer leaders have set an agenda to tackle 3 priority areas for 2020. First, the board will lead the fundraising efforts for Hope Lodge Hawaii operations. Secondly, the board will raise the level of marketing and public relations efforts for the American Cancer Society's local initiatives. And thirdly, the board will lead efforts to address the largest areas of health disparities throughout Hawaii and Guam. Much more to come as the board committees are built out to support these top 3 2020 initiatives. We have an extraordinary opportunity to make history by eliminating vaccine-preventable HPV cancers, starting with cervical cancer. The American Cancer Society launched Mission HPV Cancer Free, a public health campaign to reduce vaccine-preventable HPV cancers by increasing HPV vaccination rates. The Hawaii Department of Health recently announced that all students entering school throughout Hawaii will be required to be up to date with vaccinations in accordance with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention national recommendations. Beginning in the school year 2020 to 2021, all Hawaii 7th grade students must provide documentation of having received their Tdap, HPV, and MCV vaccinations. HPV vaccination completion rates for boys and girls in Hawaii ages 13 to 17 is currently at 60.7%. We hope that percentage continues to climb with this new administrative rule now in place. In a move to respond to our community's needs, a robust think tank was implemented on Oahu to gather the stakeholders and leaders in the marketplace to work together to reimagine Relay for Life in this Oahu community. Following this process, we are excited to announce that the Relay for Life of Magic Island will now become Relay for Life of Oahu, and it will consist of a virtual relay platform that will culminate with a luminaria ceremony in the fall to honor our cancer survivors and those we have lost to cancer. Much more information to come. Hawaiian Airlines, a strong partner in the fight against cancer, continued their legacy of giving to American Cancer Society's Transportation to Treatment program through the Hawaiian Miles Charities program. Our local American Cancer Society supporters personally donated over 2.7 million miles to our programs in 2019, and Hawaiian Airlines has now matched these contributions with 500,000 more miles. Utilizing this Charity Miles partnership, the American Cancer Society was able to provide 67 round trips in 2019 for our cancer patients traveling to their treatment. So that's a really quick rundown of the happenings at American Cancer Society in Hawaii and Guam. Mahalo for all of your work to save lives, celebrate lives, and lead the fight for a world without cancer. You are making a difference.